picture. Yeah, she was good.
It's inspired by Mughal Indian architecture. It took me approximately 8 weeks to make it, and it's made from 18 karat gold with blue diamonds. There's only 2 in existence at the world at the moment, so they're very, very exclusive.
This collection that's sort of in front of me here is a collection called Vincent, and the character was this Russian gangster who was sort of ruling the streets of London. He was very kind of suave and sophisticated and sort of deadly dangerous. And so I make up these kind of stories in my head, which is like the start of the collection. And then the whole collection kind of grows around that character. So then I do a lot of visual research around it, build kind of, a whole world. And then that's where, so each collection has its own sort of different story like that, which is really where I start.
This is one of my latest pieces. You actually the first one. Picture of the ring. When you take the ring off.
So it feels beautiful.
It's perfect length for you.
Yeah.
The necklace is made of platinum and 18 karat gold, mainly platinum. I'm using a very thin platinum wire, 0.2 millimeter. And this wire is cut down to tiny little pieces, about 1 millimeter length, and assembled under a microscope entirely by hand, freehand. The family had a clear vision of how the face expression has to be. So we came to the point where I took the example of Nelson Mandela in 1994, where he was on his peak of his career. And of course there were a lot of drawings, a lot of models necessary until I resulted in the shape and in the expression which the sculpture features today.
It's gaining in use, quite rapidly gaining in use. It is part of the platinum group of metals. It's very similar in looks to platinum, very similar in lots of its qualities, so it doesn't tarnish, you don't need to plate it to keep it white. But the particular aspect it's got is that it's half the density of platinum. Consequently, you can make quite big things, like big earrings, big pendants, that are still wearable, even though they're in this untarnishable metal.
The inspiration is come from the nature, and I love walking woods or sea, and collecting all these leaves and petals, as well as seed pods and all this kind of thing. That those nature inspire me, yes, quite a lot.